So the Nets starting 5. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Irving. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Here's Irving following the basket by Brook Lopez. Irving passes to Durant. He kicks it to Brown. Back to KD. Jordan, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Pass to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. Jordan with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And it's the Bucks ball. It's a 5-point game. And Holiday, here we go. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Irving, takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Holiday playing some unpredictable ball there. Remarkable at getting the defender into the air with that shot fake.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving finds KD. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires the 3. On the wing, Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. It's good.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving from long range. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tucker the pass to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for James Harden. Back to Forbes. Covered by Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Jordan. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Good work there as it goes.
Athleticism and soft hands. Just a couple reasons why Durant is so lethal rolling off the screen.
And there's the pass to Forbes. To the middle. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Passes it to Forbes. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Nora. And it's off from three-point range. Brown dishes to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 5.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Pass to Portis. And that one, good. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us.
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
Yeah, the more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
They've got P.J. Tucker, also Brook Lopez out there, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. The Nets with the lead. Here's Luwawu. The pass to Claxton. The three from Harden. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Buries it from three-point range.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Giannis against Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Now here's Harden. Dinwiddie attacking, and that one drops. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here is Harden after Drew Holiday's score. Dinwiddie with it. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Over Green. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And here's Holiday. James Harden getting it to go from deep. To the paint. Here's Giannis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden outside from deep. That one no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The kick out to Holiday beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
What a jam!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here is Holiday, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Back to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Irving. Gets a hand on it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Harris. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the point. Harden, the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. On the wing, Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. DiVincenzo against Harden. Durant with a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Bucks trail. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Kumbo inside. Defended by Durant. Middleton inside the three-point line. The dish to Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Here's Middleton. No points in the game yet for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. This game is all even.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Irving passes to KD. Over Lopez. A nice shot by KD. And the Nets lead by 2.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Middleton kicks to Teague. The feed to Lopez. Out to the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Back to Connaughton for the lead. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. That's gonna be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And James Harden is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Griffin with the steal. And the jam by Harden. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Launches a 3. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Inside. Makes it off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Harden way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Kicks it to Forbes. Passes it to Portis. Down low. Here is Forbes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Forbes has got his second basket.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Harden's shot is off. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Nora. No good from outside. Brown drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Brown drops them both. And so it's Milwaukee with it. With 1 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player
who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Green passes to Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound, and here comes Holiday leading the fast break. He feeds it to Giannis. Good work defensively by Harden.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
For 3, Harris. They get it back. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Harden outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harris's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. To the inside, DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pull up Jay. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. That one goes in.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Outside Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 4.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
And trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harden gets to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Giannis outside. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the jam by Harden.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Jordan the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. The deep 3 from Harden. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Man, how many times do we see DJ just devastate teams with dunks like that?
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Great open look there. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A nice three-point shot there. You just knew Holiday wanted to even the score.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Here's Llewellyn. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday finds Middleton. Releases. It's in!
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubats. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now the Bucks moving it up. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Steve, 2 defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Here's Beverly. Here's Zubats. Kicks to Beverly. Outside Leonard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. And he makes good on the layup.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Holiday against Beverly. Stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka's still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
The Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Back to Lopez. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. From deep three-point range, Jackson from long range. They get it again.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Here's Milwaukee now. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Tucker. He kicks to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Tucker.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Jackson gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Here's Kennard. He gets that one. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And there's 1:45 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Forbes. 6 to shoot. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The 10-footer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 5. Stolen by Zubats. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Batum leading the charge. Kept alive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Forbes. To the right side. From past the arc. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Batum kicks to Rondo. Back to Batum. Here's Mann. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
The shot's good from Forbes.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Rondo scanning the floor. There's the pass to Mann. Pass to Zubac. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Portis. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top, up by 5. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Shoots from the high post. The shot by Holiday, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Back to George. Out to the right wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Beverly, the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
DiVincenzo against George. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft. That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Here's Cousins. Inside. Ibaka. Second shot opportunity. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Forbes. The pass to Portis. Cousins pulls it in. And so Cousins will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And Ibaka kicks to Kennard. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. And it's Connaughton missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
Down low. Portis kicks to Forbes. Pass to Tucker. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Their sharp focus and apparent preparation for the... And that's a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Milwaukee in the lead. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. They get the rebound. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And George, here we go. Nobody near Leonard. Here's Zubac. Right wing. From deep, George. And it's George again missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Leonard. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Leonard with the steal. Here's Beverly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
First free throw is good.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Kennard on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks leading by 4. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Portis kicks to Connaughton. Defended by Beverly. Pass to Portis. There's the triple. The Bucks getting another chance here. Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. A nice shot by Tucker.
Great flare movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Clippers trail by 4. And Beverly kicks to Kennard. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
One thing about Kawhi, when he's driving, he eats up real estate fast with those long strides.
Here's Forbes. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Beverly, the pass to Kennard. Right side, Leonard. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Leonard's got 6.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now the pass to Tucker. Over to the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And George kicks to Beverly. Right side, Leonard. Over Middleton. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Rondo. The shot, no good. Good D by Holiday. Outside for George. Pass to man. Morris outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the wing right side to take the lead. And the three ball is good. Morris has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And he gets the bucket.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Pass to Man. A floater. Count that bucket. Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And they double up Giannis. Just 3 to shoot. Another shot. Lopez kicks to Forbes. Yep, it counts.
We talk about Forbes' ability to shoot, but he has a calm about him in important moments.
Teague against Beverly. Teague on the double team. And here's George for 3. Nice shot off that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Forbes. A miss that time would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Bucks trail by 3. Giannis passes to Teague. Back to Giannis. Outside Teague. Feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Leonard with the steal. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Trying to ice this one. Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Lopez right side. Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. The putback. Giannis on the foul.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
George passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Passes it to George. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to George. From the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Bucks take it the other way. For 3, Middleton. Dishes it to Lopez. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
George against Middleton. To the paint. Here's Cousins. Yes!
Confidence and trust they have in DeMarcus. Everything on the line, they put the ball in his hands.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane,
going to the rim with purpose and getting those points the hard way.
It's money from deep.
The three-point shot is how Forbes made a name for himself in Summer League and ultimately signed a multi-year deal.
And the Clippers call time here.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's Holiday. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Nurkic can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lillard from outside, and no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Powell. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 6. It's McCollum with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Now DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. McCollum passes to Covington. 3-pointer. They shoot again. Goes up with it again. Nurkic. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Portland with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Stolen by McCollum. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Powell dishes to McCollum. Lillard surveying the D. The 17-footer goes down. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. That one goes in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell. Derek Jones, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Puts it up. Portland no good that time either.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Forbes can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 3. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jones, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Connaughton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and it's blocked. Pass break, Milwaukee. Can't cash in from close range. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers out in front. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he...
Humble beginnings. I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dream.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 2. Here's Connaughton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Derek Jones in for Powell. Pass to Anthony. Here's Simons. Defended by DiVincenzo. Lobs it up for Kanter, and stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Milwaukee shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Lillard outside. Dishes it to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Tipped away. Giannis with it. Lillard picks him up. Pushing it up. A baseline J. Hits the front of the rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 3. Powell for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Giannis has gone 2 for 5 tonight. From downtown, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Covington. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Lopez. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Covington's shot is off. The Bucks have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. 7-point differential. Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. It's good from long range. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot to the middle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 7 points for Lillard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Simons surveying the D. Bobs it up for Cantor. Simons, the pass to Jones. Oh, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a... And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And the whistle blows, it's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Collins passes to Collins. The shot's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Portland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. Giannis has got 8.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Here is Lillard. He's got 8. It's Powell on the wing. Lobbed up there for Collins. Powell finds Collins. Fires the 3. But he stays with it. Outside Covington. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, Hollis Jefferson. Passes it to Cantor. Wide open. Rebound, Milwaukee.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Back to Connaughton. And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Outside Anthony. Here's Cantor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That's good from Cantor.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents, and I think his teammates like that.
Pass to Connaughton. Nails the baby hook.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
1:36 left in the third quarter. The feed to Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Kicks it to Forbes. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Jones. Outside, Anthony. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lobs it up for Cantor. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And look at Cantor rise up. Good anticipation for the big man to go for the alley.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. Back to Forbes. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
The 3 from Anthony. Cantor kicks to Jones. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Cantor. He gets it in there. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Portis. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Enes Kanter is out there with McCollum, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Kicks it out to McCollum. Takes a 3. Collins against Lopez. Powell, no one around him, and he's good on the 3 ball. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Portland.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Here's Tucker. He hits it from 9. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the strongest part of Tucker's game, that's spotting up lethal in rhythm off a pass.
McCollum left side over Holiday. And he overshot that one, missing.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Zach Collins. Anthony comes in for Norman Powell. Jones checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Nurkic. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Anthony taking his time here. Jones against Middleton. Jones, the pass to Anthony. They get it again.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He kicks to Middleton. Shoots the 3. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Simons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Holiday with the 3. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Simons. Drills it from outside. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Giannis. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Puts up a 3. Lopez grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. The 3 from Anthony. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Lets it go with a 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Enes Kanter.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Passes to Simons. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Excellent D there from Anthony. Blazers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Jones for 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Looking to get back on track here. That one doesn't drop.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Mark, what are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it. Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Feeds to Lopez. And it's blocked by Jordan. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And here is KD. Outside Irving. Back to Durant. Nets passing it around. 6 to shoot. Irving finds Harris. No good from outside. And it's the Bucks ball. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Giannis against KD. Just 5 on the clock.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Pass to KD. Yep, that one goes. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Irving. After Drew Holiday's score, Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. KD against Giannis. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 6. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Irving can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Middleton can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Right side, Jordan. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jordan's shot is off.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Irving looking for an opening. Passes it to Harris. Outside Jordan. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Giannis against Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Buck. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Durant. Back to Harden. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Milwaukee in the lead.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Durant. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 9. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Harden launches it from deep. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Green dishes to Harden. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin comes in for Green, and Luwawu subbed in for Durant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Inside, nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Very good. Think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Lopez inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Oh, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Middleton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Here's Griffin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a deep three from Harden. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Up again. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
But they get it back. Claxton. He feeds it to Griffin. Pass to Harden. The tray. No good on that one. Good if it goes. That shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Griffin is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Basket good.
The creativity of an artist. That's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Dinwiddie covering. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Connaughton. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here is Harden. Tries again. Six on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Dinwiddie covering. Left side, Portis. The rebound by Luwawu.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Brown outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now, here is Irving. Durant, great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 1.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Harris. The baseline J. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Harris. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
The pass to DiVincenzo. And the shot is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Irving dishes to KD. To the middle. Jordan the pass to Durant. Irving from long range. Jordan's shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 1-point game. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Outside, Antetokounmpo. At the top of the key, Lopez. Brown against DiVincenzo. Irving dishes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Puts it up from 15. The putback misses the follow-up. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here is Harden. 5 on the clock. The putback, it's good on the putback. Griffin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bucks trail by 6. Kicks to Forbes. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dinwiddie outside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Nice play, and you can see
they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The three from Harden. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Fourth. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Harden for three. Rebounded by Tucker.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. They grabbed their own miss. Irving against Holiday. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by KD. Holiday gets the bucket. So it's Brooklyn now. The lead is 2. Irving with the ball. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Durant trying to break free. Irving, good.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Basket is good. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Dishes to Harden. 1:06 left in the fourth. And Harden with the stop.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
A Holiday. And stolen by Irving. On the wing, Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. KD against Giannis. Shoots. KD's shot is off. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. DiVincenzo against Harden. just 5 on the clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Morris. Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson from long range. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and this high school coach who actually had to threaten him with running suicide decides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. From deep, George. Leonard attacking. The pass to Ibaka. Out to Morris. Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
George passes to Ibaka. DiVincenzo against George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And George gets it to go.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Middleton outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Good.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Jackson. Outside for George. Morris passes to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Over Lopez. Ibaka, no luck. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside, Lopez. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
DiVincenzo against George. For the three. The rebound by the Bucks. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Over Leonard. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Clippers trail. George with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside for Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Bucks shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Middleton against Leonard. Middleton outside. Holiday finds Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Leonard. From the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Luke Kennard. Ivica Zubac is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Batum in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The putback. That one's not going to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies. My goodness.
Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Forbes. Now Tucker puts up a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Beverly kicks to Kennard. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Los Angeles leading by 3. For 3. And Batum kicks to Kennard. Zubac the pass to Cousins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
A 3 from Leonard. Frames the 3-pointer. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Rondo. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Holiday. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Kennard for 3. Man passes to Kennard. Rondo against Holiday. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. Kennard finds Zubac. Rondo off the left rim and out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, George. And the layup falls. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Now you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Guarded by Jackson. It's stolen by Morris. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bucks passing it around. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Here's the pass to Tucker. Lays it up off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Jackson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. This one for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. And to the Kumbo inside. Morris is there. Lopez passes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
And they double up Jackson. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game. Morris against Giannis. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Passes it to Mann. They need this. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Pass to Beverly. Plays it up and banks it in.
This guy is such an intelligent intelligent guard, Patrick Beverly, finding a driving lane and finishing.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Pass to Forbes. Swiped away. Here's George, and that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Jackson. And that one, good. Holiday's got 6.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Jackson drives in, kicks to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Misses in close. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for Los Angeles. That puts them in the lead. 9 points in the game so far.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
And Middleton kicks to Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
George double teamed. Middleton against Leonard. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Ibaka finds George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Feeds it to Lopez. And the rejection by Zubats. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Leonard has it in the corner. And that one is good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Outside Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's man in at the 3. Clippers leading by 8. And here's Rondo. On the wing, Morris.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
Now the pass to Portis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. George passes to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Passes to George. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Clippers leading by 6. To the paint, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And stolen by Cousins. And oh, here we go with Leonard, nobody back. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. No good that time. Great D that time for Middleton.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Giannis outside. He feeds it to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Right side Jackson. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
1:57 left in the game. Jackson kicks to George. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and that one drops for him.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
Leonard looking over the floor. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Giannis left side. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Now, you have got to give Paul George so much respect. He's just amazing at drawing contact when he's shooting.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Antetokounmpo passes to T. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now 8 seconds separate in the 2 clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now here's Giannis. T dishes to Antetokounmpo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Count it!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Now, Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
for the land of the...
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Now here's Powell. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Covington finds Powell. It's McCollum on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Powell. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. With the teardrop, Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. 13 feet away. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Middleton against Lillard. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Giannis, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic kicks to Covington. McCollum outside. Again, McCollum missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
They need this one. Trying to get open is Lopez. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Powell. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Lillard.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Here's Forbes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Back to Collins. Passes it to Lillard. Launches it. Kanter trying to free himself up. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3.
Now, defensively, you like to try and run Lillard off of that spot because, man, he gets it going out there. He's going to hurt you.
Giannis passes to Tucker. Here is Forbes. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here is Forbes. Covered by Lillard. For the Trailblazers, Hollis Jefferson comes in for Collins. And it's Derek Jones in for Damian Lillard. The pass to Connaughton. And just miss after miss right now. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Cantor, the pass to Simons. From downtown, the rebound by the Bucks, stolen by Cantor. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game, but they recover it. Anthony, the pass to Simons. The three, good on the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from being.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Tucker finds Middleton. Here's Portis. That shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Derek Jones comes in for C.J. McCollum. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
And while not a huge leaper, Cantor does have enough length and athleticism to make a play like that simple.
And it's good for 2. Here's Simons. Outside, Jones. Pass to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. Jones kicks to Anthony. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Pass to Jones. Here's Simons, defended by Middleton, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Middleton inside the three-point line. DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the game.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Simons. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 11. Hollis Jefferson passes to Carmelo. They get the rebound, and Cantor able to finish.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Giannis outside.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks it to Cantor. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Latrey. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
And so it's the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They lead by 10. Shaq, how do you think? And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
High post shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lillard's got the first points of the second half here for the Trailblazers. Outside, Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard attacking. Powell, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Lillard kicks to Covington. To the middle. Sweet move. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. DiVincenzo's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Holiday against Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Covington.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Giannis has got 11 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now Lillard, 9 points in the game so far. 1:52 left in the third quarter. From deep, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Lillard. And he gets the bucket.
That's a strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Shoots the three. Doesn't go that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
McCollum kicks to Powell. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Holiday with the three, nailed from three-point land.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Back to Lillard. A three ball. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the three. Here's Portis. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jones for three. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Forbes. Rebound by Anthony.
I saw a green light there because he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Back to Hollis Jefferson. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Simons. The three-pointer, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Jones next for two. Again, the Trailblazers score. Bucks trail by 18. Looking to end the run. Passes it to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Connaughton offline with his three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Cantor finds Jones. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Jacks up a three. No good that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And good that time.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Anthony taking his time here. And there's the pass to Simons. And here's Hollis Jefferson. Offline with the baseline jumper. Pass break, Milwaukee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Bucks trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought that their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Simons, the pass to Cantor, and stolen by Portis. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
From past the arc. And it's Simons missing. And the Bucks with possession. It's a 13-point game. And it's Connaughton missing. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Giannis with it. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like